Josh, master mechanic. Well, how do you call your trade?
Welder, fabricator.
Welder fabricator. So this is what we have, boys and girls. We have brand new shims for each side. They can be stacked like this, 1/2 inch. And then I'm always like, what is this?
That's 1 3/4. That's.
Alright, but that's basically, that's the maximum, right, that I can do on one side, right?
Yeah.
And we can hold them like this. And then over here, they're gonna be, Josh is welding. Oh, he's already welded. He welded this piece, so that's where the shim will go. Okay. Can we show them briefly how they will sit? Yeah, it looks like. So we basically we improving JC design, and of course this axle will not be here, but this spot will be connected, and so yeah, this will sit like that with a bolt. Not grade 8, but that's more than enough because there's not going to be any weight, so it'll just be pushed in here. So perfect, good job. Side, so you see, perfect. So now this way they're not gonna go anywhere. And these are my, we just kind of copied the design a little bit from Fontaine, but without these, right? So just go in, and I'm not gonna use pins. So when this spreader is over there, when I run 2+2, we're gonna take this pin out and just use the shims. The second part of today's project is we're attaching shims to the flip box. And Josh is doing a fantastic job. It's still gonna be loose, but I think it'll help a little bit to keep it'll help to keep the, you know, once everything is down under load, might help with getting rid of that slightly negative angle. So, and there's a truck wash nearby, so I got an email. I got an email from my drug testing facility. Always a nice surprise, you know, when they choose you for random testing. And I said, hey, I'm in Red Deer, Alberta. Oh, no problem. We have like thousands of clinics. So they gave me an address where to go, so I have to be there at 3. And it's probably like 10 kilometers from here. So I'm thinking of leaving the trailer here and driving down there. I need to get fuel, and all I see is Petro Pass. I don't have the Petro Pass. You know, you need special card. They don't take regular debit or credit. And on the other side over there, that gray building, right in the middle of the frame, that's an international dealer. And I talked to them today, so they said, yeah, no problem. We can do oil change, we can do grease, and there's a truck wash somewhere there. One is there. There's like 2 truck washes, and of course I want to wash the truck and trailer. And so basically, yeah, the plan now is just pay for this. All of the work is pretty much done, but I don't want to hook up to the trailer if they allow me to keep it here for a couple of hours, you know. I'll go do my test, then hook up to the trailer and go wash it, and then just shut down here because it's not enough time. These guys close at 6. That's not enough time for the oil change and the grease. And they said, yeah, we can grease everything, trailer. And they look like they have a big yard in there in the back. I made sure. I said, guys, I'm pretty long, like, you know, I don't want to get stuck. Oh, don't worry. And so I'll shut down somewhere in this area, just sleep in the truck, you know. And but yeah, after this, so drug test, alcohol test, and truck wash, and then tomorrow we'll do oil test, oil change. And then I'm talking to a few people that have loads. There's one load in Mississippi, 2,200 miles away, but it pays good. And then there's a load from here going to Texas, but it pays $4 a mile. I said, I'm not sure I can do that because, you know, I got a Jeep, right? I have to put the Jeep down. Otherwise, there's no space on the deck, right? So even though this load is like 72,000 pounds, but if I put the Jeep down, you know, I become 105 feet long. So my permits will be expensive. I will need escorts in some states. So I cannot do it for $4 a mile. I'm sorry. Gave him my rate. I said, this is the minimum I can do, but if that works, that one loads near Edmonton. But yeah, I said I cannot load tomorrow. I have to do this. I have to do oil change because it's been 40,000 kilometers or 25,000 miles since my last oil change. So we're changing filters, oil. I might just go with the regular oil because it's already warm. And we're changing the air filter and greasing everything, you know. So that's what I'm doing. Today was the fixing the JC trailer product, getting shims, adding shims to the flip box they made me. Try to make it look nicer. And now with the shims, I should be able to use this as a 2+2 and haul heavier loads fast and easy, as Fontaine says. Drug test, they said no, we're not gonna test you. They sent you by mistake. You've been in the US in the past 14 days, so no testing for you. Go home, we'll call you. I said, okay, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Now I have this awful looking track and trailer. Check this out. It's March, end of March. Why do I have this stuff? Look at this. And I just feel so bad because tomorrow I'm going for, you know, oil change. I don't want people working on my truck like this, you know. So that's why we're here. We are, oh yeah, the pin is still there. Yeah, I just need to go ask them which door they want me in, because I don't want to back up with this thing. That's a monster wash. They have like 5 or 6 bays. Yeah, it took them a while. But now the Terminator looks good. See, now finally you can see these. Before they were so dirty, you cannot see these inserts, right, that they installed about a month ago. I like these. Yeah, you see, that's what we welded that piece over there, square on both sides, so it'll keep the neck a bit straighter. That's better. And if I have a super heavy load again, we'll have to change the shim. I see nothing is broken, because that was a crazy load, that 107,000 pounds. Yeah, that's a bit too tall. Fontaine recommends number 3. And you see, that's what they did. They welded this piece in here. So now I have to put the shim from the opposite side. But it's okay. But this is where the spreader will be connected for 2+2. And so now they have this. That's where the bolt will go in to hold the shim. You know? And I can choose now any side, because they gave me so many of them. I can go with any size from 1/8 to 2 1/8. You know, it was a bit expensive, $583 Canadian, but it took them over 4 hours. You know, it was a high quality job, and they gave me the bolts, and they did that. You know, and we were actually considering like another friend suggested, just drill a hole. He says drill a hole in here and tap it to make the thread inside. But this guy says, hey, wait, we might as well do it like this, you know. And it looks perfect, you know. Yeah, that's just the leveling valve because I dropped the ride height. It's going down a little bit. So yeah, now we're all good. And yeah, I talked to a few guys. I think I talked to 3 brokers today. There was a load from Edmonton. There was a load from Mississippi, over 2,000 miles away, and there was a load. From, again, from here going to Ontario. But as soon as I saw that the broker is based in Quebec, I knew that it would be super cheap, and so the rate is like ridiculous because it's a very light load. And then yeah, the plan for tomorrow is, that's why I stopped here, like on a side street. There's no signs here, but I know they don't like trucks parked overnight, but I don't want to drive down to the truck stop where I was sitting. But that's the International over there. That's where I'm going tomorrow for oil change and grease for 7 a.m. And so they said, yeah, they're not scared of the long trailer. And that's just, I didn't want to bring the trailer so dirty, you know. It's hard to work on when everything is covered in such, you know, so much mud. So now we'll just relax, watch some Netflix videos, of course make this video, upload, and hope you guys like it. Take care.